Hey guys, welcome back to the channel that teaches you how to make Procreate brushes. This brush starts a new series of artist-inspired brushes that I'll be creating for the channel, and we'll start off with a brush that emulates the artwork of a legendary artist whose work you can easily emulate with this creation, the Drippy Pollock brush. It's a brush that gives you a drippy, gloopy, and singular Jackson Pollock paint effect that makes it so easy to create your own Pollock-inspired masterpieces. It's a dual brush, and I'll teach you how to create both and which settings to dial in so you can achieve the effect. So, let's get started and make this brush. For the first brush, we'll be creating a brush shape from scratch, so let's create a square canvas that's 3000 by 3000 pixels. Let's turn the background to pure black and draw with pure white. In the Procreate brush library, under airbrushing, let's use the soft brush. With brush opacity at full and brush size at 60%, tap the center of the canvas. To make sure it's centered, tap on the Move tool and center it. Notice how the shape's bounding box is inside the canvas, and that's what we want. It makes sure that the finished brush shape won't have any cropped edges. Next, tap on the Adjustments button, select Gaussian Blur, and slide right until you reach 40%. Tap on the Move tool again, tap on Freeform, and resize the shape to about half of the canvas. Tap on Uniform, and center the shape. Tap on this green dot here, and rotate the shape to about 45 degrees. Tap on the Move tool again to exit. Feel free to re-tap the Move tool to check if the shape is still within the canvas bounds, and resize it to your liking. Now, go back to the layer, and tap on the N here, and reduce the layer opacity to about 30%. Create a new layer, reduce brush size to about 3%, and tap in the center. Double check if it's centered. Now we have our first brush shape, which we'll need to copy by swiping down with 3 fingers and choosing Copy All. Choose a brush library, and tap on the plus sign to make a new brush. In Stroke Path, set Stroke Property Spacing to 0. And Jitter to 8%. In Shape, tap Edit beside Shape Source, tap Import, and choose Paste. Tap Done twice to save shape. In Grain, go to the Grain Source library, and choose Bonobo. Under Grain Behavior, set Scale to 75%, and Zoom to follow size. Under Blend Mode, set Brightness to max, and Contrast to -100%. In Rendering, set Rendering Mode to Intense Blending. In Wet Mix, set all settings to 0 except Pull, which should be at 50%. In Apple Pencil, set Pressure Size to max, and Opacity to 1%. First brush done. Let's go ahead and create a new brush for the second one. In Stroke Path, set Stroke Property Spacing to 5%, and Jitter to 30%. In Shape, go into the Shape Source library, and choose Splash. In Grain, go into the Shape Source library, and choose Agate. Under Grain Behavior, set Scale to 50%, Zoom to follow Size, and Rotation to follow Stroke. Under Blend Mode, set Brightness to -25%, and Contrast to -50%. In Rendering, set Rendering Mode to Light Glazed. In Dynamics, set Speed Size to 35%. Under Jitter, set Size to Max, and Opacity to 50%. In Apple Pencil, set pressure size to max, flow to -10%, and bleed to 15%. Finally, in Properties, set brush behavior maximum size to max. Now we've got our two brushes. Let's combine them by highlighting the first brush first, then swiping right on the second brush, and choose Combine. Now let's go back to the brush settings, tap on this top brush, and under Combine mode, choose Hard Mix. Press lightly for a drippy, jagged paint stroke, while pressing hard creates a gloopy, opaque paint stroke that when combined, creates a painterly drip effect to create your masterpiece. And with that, you have your new favorite brush to help you create abstract, colorful, and painterly creations. Hope you have fun with this one. I'd love to see the stuff that you create. Post them on Instagram with the hashtag #MakeThisBrush or tag us at @MakeThisBrush. I've got more tutorials coming down the pipeline, so make sure you're subscribed and notified for when that happens. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!